Good morning, it's Saturday morning and Art and I are trying to figure out what we're going to do today, but it rained all day yesterday, so I'm just outside. I'm going to check out my garden, see how they make out in the rain. We're also supposed to get some thunderstorms this afternoon, so seeing if there's anything I need to get done this morning out in the garden before it rains again. Thursday night before it rained, Charity helped me get some grass seed put down. We're always having problems with this spot here, so hopefully this year it'll grow a little bit better. What would you like?
Okay, Mommy.
You want to play? All right, where are we going?
Barn. Here's a barn.
You want to go to the barn? All right.
Here's a bacon here.
Oh, there's a bike in there?
Huh.
You want to ride the bike?
That's true, Mommy.
Okay, we'll see if there's any eggs in the coop. Tell the girls good morning. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, there's an egg out there. Good, they didn't eat it. Would you like to go get it for me?
Sure.
Okay. Mary, good job. You found some eggs.
Yeah.
Let's take them inside.
I'm not usually the meat person in the house because it's kind of disgusts me, but you know what, I am getting better at it. I think what did it was I was probably about a week away from dealing with the roosters that we had that were causing the problems. So anyway, I'm getting better at it. So I'm going to put this in the crock pot. I'm helping Janelle out here. You just kind of shove it in, I guess. That's what they say.
Yep. You can crunch up the bones or move them whatever direction to squeeze the carcass in there.
Yeah. And then you see what happens.
Yep, just like that. I think we're only going to be able to fit one in there at the
just
moment.
one at a time. And the other bones and stuff. So you should be impressed at me because I never would have done this a year ago.
That's probably as much as you're going to get in there.
I would have been so grossed out. But now here I am.
Give him a thumbs up for this impressive thing for Daddy. Okay, that's enough. They say you shouldn't fill it up any more than 2/3 full. Now, because this is not solid full, we're not going to worry about it. But now we're going to add some water to it.
The reason you don't want to fill it up too full is because if something like splashes up and gets to the vent holes, the whole thing can blow up. Actually, it shouldn't still blow up because you have the other two outlets. But still, these things are really quite safe. You just need to be careful. If you're careful, these things are very safe and you don't have anything to worry about.
Did you add water, Art?
No, I didn't add water. I probably should.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. And now we'll just cook it for about an hour. Let it go. Don't forget about it, but just get out. And we need the weight, too.
Yes, we do.
Which is way up there.
15 pounds, right?
Yep, high pressure, about an hour. That's usually enough. And then we'll make turkey soup or something like that. Can you guess who those little footprints belong to? We'll follow the trail to Gracie.
And Mary.
Nope, those are just Gracie's. Go show Grace.
Okay. Gracie make for bake. Gracie make for bit. Gracie bake in the water. Look, here's my juice. Here's my juice. Here's my juice. Look, here's my juice.
So, did you get Grace in the water? Here.
Yeah.
There she goes. Daddy and Grace are going outside and we're going to plant some pole beans in the garden. And this is what's going on in our garden right now. Looks like somebody shared a boot with someone else. Janelle is pulling weeds out of the garlic and I'm going to start working on the pole beans over here.
I've got socks and I gotta pee!
Gently brush him off. Don't.
Honeybee.
Is the video on?
Right now, Mary, Mommy, and Daddy are all working in the garden. They're pulling weeds out of the onions. Mary's trying to help, but she's digging up dirt.
Gracie's saying eat. She's hungry. Say help, please. please. Here, we'll get in our chair. There we go. I was calculating out how much we spent on dinner tonight, and we think it's right around $3 to $4 for the entire pot. And this is a way that we're able to stretch and get every dollar out of the meat and the food that we buy. So let me show you what I made. Dinner consists of some really hot drop biscuits made by Charity. And then I made a pot of, it's supposed to be chicken and biscuits, but it's actually turkey and biscuits. And I don't put dumplings or anything in here. This is just turkey, the turkey broth, and then peas, carrots, and onions. A couple weeks back, I bought a turkey, and the turkey was 99 cents a pound, but then it had a further marked down sticker on it. So I cooked that turkey, and I don't know how many meals we got out of that turkey, but we were down to pretty much just the bones. And we took that, and earlier today you saw Art put that in the pressure cooker. So tonight, just before dinner, I took all the meat, or as much of the meat I felt like fishing for, out of the turkey, and then I took the broth, strained the broth, and I made this. And this is a super, super cheap meal, a great way to feed our family, and it's cooling off. We're actually coming into a cold spell, and I'm a little chilly, so this is like the perfect meal for this type of day. Good morning, it's Monday morning, and I've spent most of the morning trying to do some research on some vans. We really need to put a hustle in getting a bigger vehicle because this van is it's starting to have some issues. So I spent the morning on the phone, on the internet, looking for some vans, and Art and I have been discussing where we want to go, what do we want to look at, and all that good stuff. But we did have some eBay that needs to get shipped out, so we are headed out. We're heading to the post office, the bank, and we're at By George right now picking up some more cheese because it's been a while since we had cheese, and we're almost out. So we are working on that, and Charity has cooking class this morning. She is making chocolate chip cookies, and yesterday was National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. She's making some today for the residents up there. It's 5:30, and I continued spending the rest of the day looking for a van, and I think we may have found something that is of interest. We found a van about 70 miles from our house in Vermont. It's a little bit of a ways, but it seems to meet all of the conditions that we're looking for the most part, and in our price range. And I think that's the toughest part here, is looking for a van that's in our price range. So we found something. I think tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and try to drive over there and take a look at it. I do have a preschool demonstration I'm doing with the ambulance tomorrow morning. I don't usually do these, but somebody at the emergency squad had another commitment that she didn't realize she made when she made this one, and she asked if I could help her out, and I helped her out last year, and it's a bunch of fun. It's a bunch of little kids. They get to tour the ambulance. It's really no big deal. So I've got to do that first thing in the morning, and then after that we're free and clear to go for a ride. But it's been extremely stressful working on doing this because it's a big decision and it's a lot of money for our family, and we're trying to make the right decision. So maybe tomorrow all this stress will disappear and we will have a new vehicle. We'll see. But in the meantime, tonight for dinner, I pulled out a meatloaf that was in my freezer that I made from the freezer meals, and John's making some potatoes, and we're doing meatloaf and potatoes for dinner.
You guys are going to be really proud of me. I am taking apart a turkey. Oh, we pressure cooked the bones, and now I'm pulling the meat off the bones. I would not have been able to do this even like a few months ago, but I'm trying to get better at working with things that look like dead birds.
Daddy, a thumbs up. What are you making? I am mashed potatoes. Oh, are we going to eat them for dinner? Yes, with meatloaf. Oh, yum. Mary, what are you eating? Turkey. You're eating turkey?
She's sharing some turkey with us.
Meatloaf! Here's the meatloaf. We had it in the freezer, so Mommy just threw it in a pan and voila, meatloaf.
I finished doing the turkey and I got the meat off the bones, and now I am going to do a ham bone. I'm going to cook that in the pressure cooker.
Alright, last thing to do. We're going to pressure cook this bone, ham bone, and we're going to have ham soup. Okay, let's check the eggs.
No eggs! Nope, not in that corner. You go inside.
Any eggs?
Nope.
No eggs, okay. Uh-oh, chicken escaped the coop, and she's taking advantage of the green grass. Look at her go. She's like, don't chase me back in.
Mommy!
Yeah, here you go. Gotta go inside.
Woo, she's speedy.
Hi, camera!
Whoa,
Wow, she's a fast one.
she is.
Oh. And even get an iris.
Aw, you grabbed an iris.
What? Flower?
Yeah.
Okay.
Time to eat, let's go. I think we have some hungry boys.
Almost break it.
No, the egg, that happened in the coop when it dropped out.
see?
Don't pick at it, don't pick at it.
Did you know what happened?
9 eggs for the day, woohoo!
And there's our meal for the day. You can either see it on her plate or on the iPad.
I'm putting it on Instagram in case you guys didn't know. I have an Instagram. I usually post food pictures. So if you guys want to know what I'm eating, make sure you subscribe to me on Instagram because I post almost everything is food. I know that we have at least one viewer from the Netherlands. Is this a good Dutch meal?
And Grandpa and Grandma just came over, and look what they brought with them. Some rhubarb muffins. Oh, and some
We
fruit.
could have brought you a turkey and a woodchuck.
roadkill turkey.
Roadkill turkey, yeah.
that far.
Oh, why didn't you get it?
Viewers, when I said I made turkey pot pie, the first thing they said was, "Did you find roadkill?" So we'll put it out.
You could have done that. You had a roadkill.
Oh, where is it?
Still in the road.
Where?
Right up, just down from our house.
Oh, was it fresh?
It's 8:30, my parents just left. The van is all tidied up and ready to go on our trip tomorrow. Art made sure all the fluid levels and everything's good on it. It doesn't mean that it's a long-term fix. All right, so you know, a couple vlogs ago, we had an incident where we talked about turkey and would you eat a roadkill turkey.
Then we almost hit
Yes, and
the turkey.
then a few vlogs later, we saw a truck almost hit a turkey. And so we've had this kind of ongoing discussion about roadkill turkey. Well, my parents were coming down here, what was in the middle of the road but a dead roadkill turkey? And we said, what? You didn't pick it up? So they just laughed and we said, listen, if the turkey's still there in good shape, call us and we'll come up and get the dead roadkill turkey. So they just called and they said it's been run over multiple times. You can see bones and it's really squished up. So we're not going to go get the turkey, but I wish they had picked it up and brought it down to us.
Right, especially now that I'm an expert on turkey.
That's right. I mean, we just did all that turkey. And by the way, that turkey and biscuits I made the other night was so good.
It was very good.
It was probably
the kids liked it too.
Yeah, the best.
Except for Mary didn't like it.
Yeah, but Grace loved it. She was eating it as much as she could get. So anyways, that is the end of the turkey saga. We did not get a turkey roadkill, but hey, you know, there's always another day.
Yes. We felt bad because, I mean, the turkey died in vain now. Before, it could have died and served a purpose, but it stayed there a little too long and got squished.
You say bye-bye? Wave, night-night. Night-night. Oh.